Hi, this is Alan Saunders, Pittsburgh Sports Live here at the Petersen Events Center, where Pitt just wrapped up a 97-71 victory over Central Arkansas. And although you can't really tell it by the final score, Pitt had to overcome some adversity in this game. They were losing by 8 about 5 minutes in. Freshman point guard Xavier Johnson got into some foul trouble, and the Panthers had to go away from him for the first time this season. Really played only 2 minutes in that first half. And then they responded. They got 20 points off the bench from Jared Wilson-Frame, went on a big run into halftime with a lead, and then Johnson got back into the game in the second half, ended up with 11 points, and really turned what could have been a close game or even a loss into something of a laugher by the end of it. Really a solid overall performance of the team, but definitely the first time we've seen this Panthers team look some adversity in the face in its first 4 games, and that was the big takeaway that head coach Jeff Capel had afterwards.
I was proud of our team for how we responded to adversity. It was a very weird game early, and it was hard to get a rhythm, and a big part of that had to do with them with Central Arkansas. They came out and hit threes right away. But it was just a weird game, and I thought we responded to that adversity, and I thought we did some really good things. Obviously, we shot the ball really well. I thought Terrell Brown once again came in and gave us great minutes off the bench. Obviously, Wilson-Frame did, but I thought City came in and was a common influence on our offense. With X being out, and then towards the end of the first half, I thought Malik did a really good job of running our offense. And once we got to the second half, got X back out there, we were able to get into a better rhythm offensively and to rebound the ball and get out of transition and make some big plays. So really proud of our team. We have a quick turnaround. We need to move past this immediately and start our preparation for Saturday afternoon.
A big part of the game for the Panthers was getting to the paint, as Trey McGowan's had a couple explosive dunks, but maybe more impactfully, the Panthers got to the free throw line a ton. 35 free throws for Pitt in the game. It was a choppy game. There were a lot of whistles early on. That's how Johnson got into that foul trouble, got into a technical foul. But it really seemed like Pitt was the team that was better at adjusting to that. They took the ball to the rim, and when they didn't score, they got a foul. And they went and they made about 75% of their free throws, which isn't stellar, but it's good enough. And there's going to be games where the Panthers are at a size disadvantage this season. And when that happens, they have to have that ability to go get a foul in their arsenal. And it was important that they showed that off tonight.
It's going to be, I think, one of the best ways to defend the post is to have great pressure on the ball. And then right now, the teams that we've played, even if they're bigger than us, we feel like we have an advantage on the offensive end because one of those big guys is going to have to pull away from the basket. And then we are going to look to drive, kick, really just drive and make a play. Whatever the play is, that's what we've talked about. It just happened today that we got fouled a lot. And I thought our guys did a really good job of attacking.
Leading that effort and kind of driving to the rim was freshman wing Au'Diese Toney. He was 6 of 7 from the free throw line to lead the Panthers as part of his career-high 15 points. And, he said going up against a bigger player, going into the paint hard, that's just part of who he is. It comes naturally to him, and he's happy to be able to bring that to the table for the Panthers.
Yeah, since I was little, I just had an attitude, so I had to just take my attitude out on the court. So, they can see that and they can speak for it. So, that's what I just do, bring attitude to the game, approach the game a different way. That's what I did.
Trey, what is your attitude like? How would you describe it?
Nitty-gritty, just a dog. I feed for blood. If like a dog feed blood in a fight, he's gonna keep feeding for it. So that's how I am. When I see somebody on the opposite team don't have a pit across their chest, I'm fiending for them. I want them. So that's how I approach the game.
It'll be a quick turnaround for Pitt as they will host North Alabama right here on Saturday afternoon. That's just a little under 36 hours between tip-offs between the games, and it'll be the first time that this group of players, especially the 3 freshmen, have experienced anything like that. And Pitt head coach Jeff Capel said he's interested to see how they respond to that challenge and just in the challenge of playing an afternoon game in general.
I am. That's something that when we were putting together the schedule, we did it this way purposely. You know, we may have a moment in the ACC where it's a Thursday, Saturday, and it's a Saturday noon game. How do you respond to that? We play a noon game next Wednesday. That's something that was really important to me, to have a game before that game, you know, at noon, to see how we respond to that, because it's different. Your preparation is different. It's one-day preparation. It's, you know, when you have a 7 o'clock game, you have a shooter, you do all of these things. You know, our Saturday will be very different. So I am interested to see how we respond to that.
How do you think that?
So until Saturday, that's all from Petersen Events Center. I'm Alan Saunders. Thanks for watching Pittsburgh Sports Live.